The first ever global electric SUV from Lexus, the 2023 Lexus RZ. Trims. Lexus RZ is available in two different trims, standard RZ 450e and RZ 450e F Sport. Exterior. For a while, we have anticipated the more luxurious and premium sibling to the Toyota BZ4X, the Lexus RZ. While it shares the ET&GA platform with the BZ4X and Subaru Solterra and is similar in size and proportion, the RZ generally looks more like the Lexus NX than the BZ4X. There are also several similarities between the design of LFZ Electrified and the RZ, although the RZ comes across as more tamed. Lexus claims to have focused on aerodynamics with the SUV shape. We can see this to be true with the spindle-shaped design, which generates a distinctive roof spoiler to suppress aerodynamic force acting on the body in a crosswind. This ensures a more stable driving feel. The roof center is also shaped in a way that allows smooth airflow from the sloped rear glass surface to the rear of the vehicle. At the end of the trunk, the ducktail shape reduces aerodynamic drag by balancing the aft airflow. This design generally helps generate downforce in the rear and reduces drag for better traction, range, and acceleration. For the RZ's front end, Lexus opted not to give it a huge fake grille, and instead just paint that part of the fascia black, and have the black extend onto the hood. This provides the RZ with a one-of-a-kind look. The rear features horizontal lines and a design to highlight the SUV's wide stance. Another unique thing to note is how the new Lexus logo spells out the brand name and replaces the company's previous L logo. While the Lexus NX and the BZ4X may share many components under the skin, this angry-looking utility vehicle boasts a totally different look with the brand's contentious spindle grille and a taillight strip that runs across the entire width of the body. The roofline is distinctively coupe-like, which may reduce practicality but adds to the RZ's aesthetic appeal. The RZ's exterior is sharply styled with a floating roof, a ducktail spoiler, and aggressive headlamps. Lexus's signature boomerang lights are not as sharp in the RZ, but the spindle grille is almost the same except for its middle aperture and dots along the side. Two things majorly stand out about the design of the RZ. Firstly is its use of sharply creased sheet metal, especially for the angular front of the electric crossover. Secondly, in place of the spindle grille in gas-powered Lexus models, the RZ has what we can describe as a spindle body. Interior and tech specs. RZ's interior is open and airy, with flowing lines that extend from the door panels onto the dash. True to Lexus's nature, the interior craftsmanship is hugely noted. The use of faux suede, made partially from sustainable materials or synthetic leather for the upholstery of most of the surfaces, gives the cabin a spacious and upscale look. Ultra suede accents and upper wood grain console highlight the space and create a refined touch. Ultra suede is a partially bio-based material meant to approximate genuine animal hides. It is evident that the front cabin design was inspired by equestrian sports. According to Lexus, the setup mimics the reins used to control horses. The Lexus RZ is larger than the Lexus NX in most metrics except height, which might make for better aerodynamics and possibly a sportier ride. At 189 inches, it's 5.5 inches longer and 1 inch wider than the NX, and has a wheelbase that's 6.3 inches longer. This gives more room in the cabin for up to 5 passengers. The cabin takes a more minimalist approach in its design. To create a more straightforward interior design, the RZ's interior has fewer buttons and switches on its dashboard. Similar to the approach taken by EV models from Tesla and Polestar, these controls have been relocated to the large 14-inch touchscreen infotainment display, through which they can be operated by touching the screen or by using voice commands. The touchscreen dominates the dash but curves towards the driver to create a more integrated feel with the instrument cluster. A digital gauge display and a heads-up display are also included. Vents run above and away from the brain center. This electric vehicle utilizes two different steering systems, a conventional setup with a wheel and a futuristic, fully electronic steer-by-wire yoke, with no physical connection to the front wheels. The conventional system functions intuitively and naturally, with a light touch and moderate ratio. To make up for the lack of sound caused by its use of electric motors over combustion engines, Lexus engineers created expressive in-cabin sounds to convey the exhilaration of driving. The sound frequencies were matched to the vehicle's speed and sound levels during dynamic actions, such as acceleration. The new Lexus RZ features voice controls, over-the-air updates, and various smartphone connectivity options such as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, both of which have wireless connectivity capabilities that are expected to be standard. Color options. The RZ is available in 5 exterior color options, one of which is Ether. There is also an available bitone color scheme for the crossover SUV. When it comes to interior color, Lexus offers 3 options: gray and black, orange, and palomino, gold or yellow color often used to describe a horse. Performance. Looking from the technology perspective, the 2023 RZ doesn't differ a lot from the redesigned 2022 Lexus NX model, and it features a 71.4 kilowatt per hour battery pack similar to the BZ4Xs and Subaru Solterras. This battery pack promises durability and is believed to be capable of retaining more than 90% of its capacity after 10 years. Considering charging, the RZ absorbs electrons at a maximum rate of 150 kilowatts when hooked to a DC fast charger, just like the BZ4X and Ford's Mach-E. This all-wheel drive model maxes out at 100 kilowatts and offers a total output from the 150 kilowatt motor up front and the 80 kilowatt motor in the back. The RZ's front motor is nearly double the size compared to the BZ4X's, makes 214 horsepower and 248 pound-feet, and the estimated range sits at 225 miles on its standard dual-motor all-wheel drive system. The RZ 450e is powered by an all-electric powertrain named the Direct 4. The new Direct 4 all-wheel drive system, which works with electric motors to distribute power across the axles, can split power up to 100% front or back. At turn-in, torque shifts to a 60-40 split towards the front wheels for better steering response, and on exit, the torque shifts by the same ratio to the rear wheels for better traction and handling. Basically, the RZ not only uses an all-wheel drive system that automatically adjusts the torque going to each axle based on several inputs, but it can also shut off power to an axle when cruising to improve efficiency. According to Lexus, the axle design makes use of compact components to save weight and offers more interior space. This dual-motor arrangement comes with 308 horsepower and is all-wheel drive, which is a lot for an SUV that is closer in length to a Lexus RX than the smaller NX. Talking about acceleration, while it can be described as fairly brisk, it can't be compared to the hair-raising acceleration capacity of rivals such as the Jaguar I-Pace and the Volvo C40 Recharge. The Lexus RZ is estimated to make it to 60 miles per hour in about 5.5 seconds. According to Lexus, internal estimates using the Environmental Protection Agency test cycle suggest this SUV will go up to 225 miles when fitted with modest 18-inch wheels, and only 200 when rolling on larger 20s. The new steering angle is set at approximately 150 degrees. This essentially minimizes the driver's workload and eliminates the need for hand-over-hand operation at U-turns, intersections, winding roads, parking, and other driving situations. Safety. Like many other new Lexus models, the RZ will be fitted with a range of standard driver assistance features. These include adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, active lane control, lane keeping assist, lane departure alert, pre-collision system, an emergency driving stop system, and advanced park with a remote function. Additional features will be optional, including an automated parking feature. Each feature monitors the driver's alertness levels to decide when to activate or alter each function's behavior. Pricing. The price for the new Lexus RZ is estimated to start from $55,000 for the base version of the Lexus. While official pricing information is yet to be revealed, it is expected that the prices would vary for both trims. The estimated prices are RZ 450e $55,000, RZ 450e F Sport $60,000. When it goes on sale as a 2023 model, the RZ will compete with the likes of the Audi Q4 e-tron. What do you think of the new 2023 Lexus RZ? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for future uploads. Till next time, peace.